Peace, peace. I'm here, man. I can see
Right.
it. Looks good. Yeah, hold on. Let me tell him. I just got in here. All right, everybody's jumping on now, bro.
Epic lowercase.
I think it's lowercase, yeah.
Yeah, and they have it set to where there's a waiting room, so I'm gonna have to manually admit
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Let me. Where do I make the brother the host? So
all right, what you would do, you would click participants. You'll click the name Epic Lifestyle.
Okay.
And when you click his name,
he's on.
Perfect.
But does that make him responsible for letting those in the waiting room?
Yes, I believe so. I think he knows how to do that, man. I'm not sure. Hey,
it does.
Okay, perfect. I'm not sure if it pops up for you, man. It'll probably be a lot of people on this call. So however you work it, boss, we'll go ahead and let you do your thing.
All right. We want to give it a few minutes or what? Are we ready to rock or what?
I say give it a few. Let the people come in.
Okay.
You know, we could get to talking though. We could definitely begin because it's actually recording now.
It is.
Yeah. Where everyone that's going to participate will receive a copy of this recording. So yeah, we could get it going.
Perfect.
Let's talk a little bit about actually the movement here, with the organization, and how that they can connect with Epic and this incredible model itself. And Red Pillow, if you could talk a little bit about the organization in reference to what you guys do and what you can do in collaborating with Epic.
Yes, the organization that we are part of is entitled the STREAMCHASERZ. And what we do is we collectively come together and basically chase streams. The concept that we have adapted is multiple streams of income are a necessity in this modern economy. But the caveat to the collective, or the network for that matter, is that multiple streams of incomes could easily be achieved with collective economics. So that's our motto.
Awesome. I really love the fact that you guys at STREAMCHASERZ are looking at different models that you can connect with and having a unified movement together. You said something key there about being economically able to actually connect on different other streams. So I think that is really a really creative idea to do that, especially with a model like Epic, where people can get an education. Along with that, we're a brand new company. And so I'll talk about timing and being a part of a model that is extremely moving fast, and how people can get a chance to be first. We'll talk about that.
Indeed. One of the things that the STREAMCHASERZ are very excited about and enthusiastic about is the new business models, or the new economic models. And what that does is that that allows us for mass, adoption of, new technologies, or new formulas for that matter, that the new economy is demanding. So, Forex is not it's not necessarily considered to be a household name or a household solution when the family sits around at the dinner table to talk about economics and whatnot. So they are really jumping on the crypto, the Forex, all of these brand new economic models that we could begin to adopt. Early adopters, for that matter, we could get in when it's early and not only be a part of it, but also, steer that ship as well.
Absolutely. And what's interesting about the Forex market is that this is a market that's been around, and unfortunately, different communities were not actually available or were not invited to actually be a part of the Forex market. I'll talk about when we do the presentation on the people or the type of corporations or entities that have actually been doing Forex for, we're talking about decades. And so now that we have the ability to do that, people like your organization with StreamChasers will now get a chance to leverage the ability to learn a skill set that people haven't had before. And that can be life-changing, especially when you talk about the economic climate, right? That's what's going on. People need a way that they can really create an income.
Right.
Very much so.
Well, and I would say not only create an income, but like you were saying earlier, become more educated about something that's bigger than this local income. When, especially in the climate that we are in right now, where conversations are being had by family members about relocating, going into other economies, giving up on, their American citizenship, just in search of something that's a little more spiritually satisfying or economically sound, like going to a place like Thailand where the price of living is lower than it is in the Americas, like going to the continent or South America to relocate. Understanding foreign economies, that is a education that I feel that our people have to tap into, because of the simple fact that we were denied and it was not given to us. It wasn't even introduced to us as a concept. It was well hidden. But like you said, now we're in a new day, and with the new day comes new possibilities and new probabilities and really new experiences. So we're in it for the experience as well. I want to prove to the Stream Chasers that we could do things that have not been done, in our community or in our network in a short amount of time that we're able to do it in this new economy. So, yeah.
You're absolutely on point, brother. And the great thing about it is that we should always be open to learning some new skill sets, being able to really create another source of income in a different form of an economy. And, and when you look at the financial space and what's happening, the one revenue stream that is constant, especially when you're looking at this model, this is a $6 trillion industry every single day. I mean, 5 days a week. The industry and the banking industry is really benefiting for people getting a chance to learn a skill set. This is where the wealthy really have built an incredible amount of wealth around the world by learning and really being able to create different types of income residually and actually building a concept that no one can ever fire you. No one ever can take it away from you. You learn this skill set from actually plugging into our platform. This is something that you can always keep with you. Nobody can ever take it away from you.
That's exactly correct. And in these days and times where, that it's a lot of skill-based opportunities out there, even with Donald Trump signing the executive order to shift the federal assessment to people that are more skill-based versus degree-based, this is about picking up digital skills, or what we would say, new economic model skills, and utilizing them, not just picking them up, but applying them. So to see the wealth that's being generated in Epic, to see the things that are taking place in this space of Forex, where it's not necessarily, it's not people that are becoming wealthy, not in Forex directly, with the pips and whatnot, but with an economic model that you've built that's dealing with membership and other things, other perks and whatnot. I'm very interested to learn more about that.
Yeah, and that's the great, you think about people spend, a lot of money even to go back to maybe college to get a degree. There are people that I know in this industry, Red Pill, that spent thousands of dollars years ago to learn Forex. Back in 2012, I had some friends of mine on the West Coast that were investing over $10,000 to learn this particular skill set. And they told me this personally, right? When they first saw it, I saw Forex back around that time, and I started researching it and saw the amount of money before any of the online platforms were in place. people were really investing, taking out loans to learn Forex because they saw the amount of revenue that was changing people's lives as long as they learned a skill set. So they were bringing on people and people were charging that kind of money. But when you have a company now that has a platform where they can get in for a fraction and learn the skill set, we've got something very special for people to learn.
Awesome. I would highly encourage you to begin the presentation.
Okay.
Like I said, this will be blasted to a few thousand of our stream chasers, and they'll be able to benefit off of the lesson for the day.
All right, let's go. Let's get it going then. Let's go ahead and pull up the presentation here. Share the screen. All right, guys, should be able to see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go. All right, guys, again, it's a pleasure to be here with Stream Chasers and Brother Red Pill and the organization. I'm Ethan Clemens. I'm an entrepreneur full-time in the home-based business industry, where we just recently launched Epic, which is, I believe, one of the most hottest companies there is right now in the industry of the home-based business. Epic was formed started just about a month ago. October the 1st is when we launched. So for the guests and for the leaders that are out there, you get a chance to hear why you really want to take a serious look and be in partnership with this company, all because we've got something that I want to share with you, which is called timing, a skill set that you can learn from that as well too, where you can create another income based on your own skill set and learning that. And so EPIC stands for exceptional people with incredible compensation. And so when you look at that brand in itself, it says a lot about where we're going. So let's go ahead and jump into the presentation and give you guys really what's going on here. So here's my first question to everyone. Shouldn't you be first at least once in your life? Now, maybe you've been first in some other areas of your life, and that's a beautiful thing. But what this pertains to is what we're doing here at Epic. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about what first really means, because there's something called timing. And a lot of times it's a cliche and you hear it, but what does that really mean? Well, I'm going to share with you what it means in our industry here in the home-based business. So let's talk about Forex. What is Forex? Forex stands for foreign exchange. Now, this is an act of buying and selling currencies around the world. It's used daily by banks, central banks, institutional investors, and individuals around the world, as well hedge funds, money managers, corporations. They've been in this space for decades, really earning an incredible amount of revenue. And so now imagine that you get the skill set where you now can become the bank. And that's what we're talking about. This is a portable skill that will benefit you for life. No one can ever fire you. No one can ever lay you off. Once you learn the concept of how to trade, you now have added another resource tool in regards to your life skill. It is the largest financial market in the world at $6 trillion per day. Let me say that one more time. The largest financial market in the world, $6 trillion per day. That's actually revenue that's produced Monday through Friday, right? Operates 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to share this with you. If you've ever been out of the country before and you've been in the airport, I remember the first time I went to Jamaica in 1989, and I got a chance to walk to that exchange window because I was told that I had to exchange my American dollar for their currency. Back then, the ratio was 7-to-1. I gave them $100. They gave me back $700. I had no idea back then that I just did Forex. So that's an example of what exchange happens. The exchange rate changes every single day around the world. So when you're learning Forex, you're exchanging currency like the yen in Asia. You're exchanging currency like the pound in the UK. You're exchanging currency like the peso in Mexico. So just think about that concept. And now you can do that same when it comes to trading every single day, Monday through Friday. So who are we? Epic is a global company that provides the environment for people of all backgrounds to learn the lifelong skill of Forex trading while also pursuing their financial dreams and goals, right? Our executive team has more than 100 years of successful business and in the MLM experience, which stands for multi-level marketing, if it's the first time you've heard that. Our industry-leading Forex traders and trainers are already on staff as well, and we're 100% debt-free, right? So our company just launched, now automatically there's no debt, and that's a great thing to know because they're able to invest in other resources. Let's talk about the leadership here, right? And so I want to be really close and personal. I want you guys to know this is that this leadership, I like to look at them as the dream team. Why is that? Well, because I know them individually, and I've known most of these individuals for well over a decade, right? And here's why. These individuals, starting with David McCovey. David McCovey is actually based in Las Vegas. He's the founder of the company itself, multimillionaire. He actually has grown up being an entrepreneur and also was one of the top earners in the industry of the home-based business. I watched this gentleman some years ago bring his talents and take an organization, started another company in another vertical, and became a multi-millionaire. That company right now is actually registered at about 200 million. So when he saw the platform of wanting to partner up, he actually was the one that had the funding and has got this thing going. Spencer Iverson, one of the brightest minds there is in the industry, a former CEO, a sports attorney. He's also written a patent as well, too. He's the president. Each and every one of these gentlemen and the lady have earned 7 figures. Mark Sterling, the VP of sales, one of the top sales guys sought after in the industry, right? I've known these individuals, like I said before, for a long time, but Sterling himself has built an incredible model and actually built an incredible nation in Africa in a prior project I was in over about 10 years ago. David Laciaga, our VP of business development. This gentleman himself is a marketing guru. He's put together some of the greatest systems and also involved with the platform in regards to our trading as well too. Just a few months ago, he brought his talents from another company similar, being the #1 income earner at the time, making 6 figures a month, over to Epic. And then there's Jonathan Green, who is actually what I like to call the architect, who kind of brought this cast of superheroes together. And Jonathan has actually a dual degree in mathematics. He's a former engineer, another 7-figure earner as well, too. And it's great to be in partnership with each and every one of them, along with Coach Max. Coach Mack is considered to be the hero in regards to building systems in regards to trading. She's a 7-figure trader. She's actually building out the academy here in a university with Epic. These are the individuals that at corporate level, which partly is corporate is here in Atlanta, Georgia, as well in Las Vegas. So we've got 2 locations. So we have a direct relationship, meaning that goes from myself down to you with Red Pill and the organization, that we have a voice with the corporate headquarters because we have a relationship. I was just at corporate on Friday, and guys, they're building an incredible model, and you'll get a chance to be a part of that as well too. And we'll be able to take some people on some tours as they're building that out. Also, let's talk about the Epic Advantage, right? And here's some of the things that we've done in regards to having people having access to. Number 1 is in enhanced data security. Now, I have an IT background. I worked in IT for many years. I understand the power of having a secure network. Our company has put in place a very strong data security to protect what we're doing because this is a financial educational platform. It's very important. You will also have comprehensive information. Now, we're going to have a lot of fun, but the environment is a professional Forex training, so you'll get the best of the best here. Weekly pay. It was very important. I remember getting a call from the president, Spencer Iverson, about 2 weeks ago about where we were as a company and how one of the first things they wanted to do was to make sure people got paid on time. Not only did they do that, they paid early, so you'll always get your money on time. Accurate back office and tracking reporting. You'll be able to pull reports. We're already in 135 countries. We'll be in 150, right? It's very important that you can track your business around the world. Strong culture with frequent communications, right? Cultures create continuity. And I believe with Stream Chasers, you guys already have a continuity with your organization. You'll be able to plug in, have your culture being a sub within the culture of Epic. Services soon available in multiple languages, which is already in place. Once you get started, the website has a section of languages. You can click on that language, and what will happen is that your website will automatically convert over to that language. That's high-end technology for a company that just got started here when we talked about just 3 weeks ago, right? And so when you look at some of the other things that we've got access to, effective compliance to protect your business. Remember, we're in the financial space. So when it comes to regulatory, we want to make sure that we stay in compliance so that everyone can continue to have a great opportunity to build the business. First-class marketing tools and branding campaigns. Branding, you guys have done an amazing job with branding yourself already, but also we look at branding as well too. So you'll see that you can leverage the marketing that the company has already added, and you can actually get a chance to plug in it at no extra cost, right? Strong social media presence, where that the company understands the power of social media. So when you talk about having relationships with Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, TikTok, you name it, you'll be able to plug those people in directly into what we're doing here at Epic. Let's talk about Epic Estates. This is huge, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what this means. Epic Estates is basically when you create residual income here. If you decide to do that, that is optional. What will happen is that the company is putting in writing, if anything were to happen to anybody in this company and you built a residual income, well, that will be willable to your family for your last name, for your legacy. I've been in companies, I've been in this industry 15 years. I've had companies talk about doing this, but no one has ever put it in writing. That speaks volumes, and that David McCovey has put his name where his mouth is and now written wherever your residual income grows, if anything happens, that will be willed to your legacy, guys. That is something that's huge. Let's talk about some of the Epic services that you'll have access to as well. And the list you will see right below there. Number one is our live sessions, right? Live sessions, Monday through Friday. You get a chance to dial into a live session at 7:00 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a live session of our traders, 6, 7, and 8-figure earners, teaching the lessons of how to trade. This is a live session. I was on a session this morning, right? They've got charts up, they got graphs up. They're showing you exactly step by step how to really educate yourself by learning through our platform, right? So you have that. Also, we have a 9 o'clock live session, which is in the Asian market. And at 2 a.m. in the morning, there's a UK live session as well. 3 times a day, 5 days a week. Daily signals via Epic News Network, which is through our platform where you can get signals that are being submitted through the news network. Epic Forex signals. These are signals that are submitted to our partners, meaning people like you and I. You'll automatically get intel from our Epic leaders that there are signals. And if you can actually grab a pip, and then we'll talk about that a little bit in regards to making money, you can grab that signal. If you can copy and paste, you can learn how to do this. Epic University. This is actually an academy that the company is creating right now as we speak. Coach Max is automatically heading that up. They've already downloaded a 2-week syllabus where that it can put you on a fast track. If you want to learn this quickly, in 2 weeks, you can download the content and start learning. And every time you go through a segment, you'll go to the next one. And in 2 weeks, you can get your mode of setup as well. You can have access to a demo account. That's huge for 2 weeks. That's for the individual who's ready to really get out there and learn this thing fast. Epic Study Hall as well. Our study hall is where that some people study very well together. So we'll have small groups where you can plug in and really learn the skill set as well. Epic Trade House, which is a trading community where you'll get a chance to plug in with people around the world that are mind sharing with concepts and ideas on how they're able to help people learn the model itself and so much more. So you heard me talk a little bit about marketing. Let's talk about introducing freeforex.com. You know, our company has put together the world's most powerful online marketing system. Now, guys, get this. If you've never done a business like this before, when it comes to marketing, typically you have to go out and actually create your own marketing system to build a business as an entrepreneur. But guess what? Our company decided to actually add this in, and there's no cost for this. This is included with our IBO, and I'll talk about that when we get to that section. Here's what you get. Pre-designed lead capture pages, a complete and simple use of the back office, give away 3 signals per week to prospects. That's huge. That means that our company feels so strong about the signals of trading that they're going to give away to your prospects to show proof that this is working here with Epic. Powerful social media engagement, Facebook Pixel and Google Analytics, right? As well, multi-touch communication and emails and so much more in regards to that. And as you can see, that there is no cost. This is included with the IBO in itself. I've never seen a company do that as well. We've got a lot to offer, so the value is there. Let me read the disclaimer in regards to from the corporate office, right? And so bottom line is that the Epic cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results or earn any money with our program, information, tools, or strategies. The plan rewards you for selling products and services To customers, which is the trading, while the opportunity is unlimited, individual results will certainly vary depending on many factors such as commitment level, individual effort, and marketing skills. Any and all income projections should not be considered as guarantees or projections of your actual earnings or profits. Success with the company results only from active participation and successful marketing results, which do require work, commitment, and diligence on your part. And what that all means is that once you plug into what we're doing, as an entrepreneur, you have a responsibility to build a business. We can help you, we can support you, but the company wants you to know that there are certain things that we have to make sure that we make and put in disclaimers so that it protects the company, but we're here to help you win on a major level, right? Let's talk about this compensation plan. Now, this compensation plan is really aggressive. It's very simple to understand. And I want you guys to really walk through this with me so that you can see the value exactly of the comp plan. Now, this is optional. You don't have to do this, right? This is where you create something called residual income. And here's my belief is that when you know better in life, you can do better. Most people have never earned residual income. Most people have earned what we call linear income. That means when you're working in corporate America or you're working a job, when the work is done or the day is over, the income stops, right? That's just how it works. We should understand the power of building something but continuing to get paid even while you're sleeping. That's a wealth principle, building a model. And so here, you want to understand that all it takes is 3 people that partner with you, and now you're a scholar in the company. So every person that comes in, each person is a scholar. We're all being educated in the financial education field of what? Trading. So we're all scholars. So when 3 people partner with you, here's what happens. The company says this. Now you can upgrade, but before you upgrade, there's an investment to get started here, and we'll talk about that. That investment is very low. It's $99 to get started here. And here's what happens. When you have 3 people, the company places that $99 on hold. You then upgrade to an IBO, which is $24.99. That's actually your monthly now. So the 99 is on hold, but because you have 3 individuals, you go from being a customer to now a business partner with the company, right? Now, that's placed on hold until when you duplicate what those first 3 people did. Each one of them invite 3, and they can take a look at this presentation that you'll have access to and make a decision to partner with you. Now there's 9 people, 1 more person. Now you're looking at what? 10 people in your organization, as you can see right here. And so by doing so, now you're earning $125 a week. That's $500 a month residual. The only requirement is this, is that when your first person came in, 3 people are under that person, which makes 4. Your second person, which is your second leg, 3 people again, that's 4. And then on your third leg is 1 person, and then add another one, that's 2. That makes 10 people on balance, and that is a residual income. At that point, that's when the $99 kicks back in along with the $24.99. So now your monthly overhead is $125, and your recurring income, that $125 a week, is $500 a month. Ladies and gentlemen, let me share this with you. I've never seen a compensation plan in this industry that pays $500 residual with 10 people, and all you did was invite 3. So in duplication, all through this compensation plan, here's what happens. Every time 3 people come in with the 3 that just came in, your organization grows every single time. So after that happens the first time, 3 more people get started, you go founder 1,000, your organization grows again. And here's look at the balance. And that's $250 a week, $1,000 a month residual. When it grows again, founder 2,000, look at the growth of the company and your organization, look at the balance, $500 a week, $2,000 a month. And it continues to grow. That's the first level there. And then there's founder 5,000, organization grows again, $1,250 a week, that's $5,000 a month, that's $60,000 a year, which is double the income of the national average in corporate America today in the United States of America. And then it grows again. There's a level of ambassador. So at ambassador, now ambassador 10, 3 more people come in, organization goes to 500, that's $2,500 a week. That is $10,000 a month, right? That is actually 6 figures a year from home. Ambassador 20, 3 more people. Organization goes to 1,000, 5,000 a week, $20,000 a month, way over 6 figures. Ambassador 50, 3 people as well. Again, 12,500, 50 grand a month as well. Coach Max, who happens to be the lady that is actually creating all the content for our platform, just went ambassador 50. So not only is she a 7-figure trader, she's also created a residual income for her family. Icon 100, this is another level, right? 3 more people, you're looking at $25,000 a week. That's $100,000 a month. Icon 200 grows again, $50,000 a week, $200,000 a month. And then Icon 500, 3 more people, organization 40,000, $125,000 a week, $500,000 a month. And then when someone, definitely organization will go epic in our company, that's 75,000 people, that's $250,000 a week, that's $1 million a month. And so let me just share this with you in regards to this compensation plan, is that one of the reasons why there's so much wealth created in the home-based business, since 1979, network marketing has created more millionaires because of compensation plans like this. All you have to do is this. When every time you invite 3 people that partner with you and start to partner with the people, now your income goes up. That means you've just given yourself a raise and created your financial future and freedom for having residual income. I believe that people, once they understand this, we can really help them. And here's the other beauty of that, is that when those 3 people come in, what you do then is the other people that come, you just place them underneath those 3 people. Now everybody wins together. That is very unique in a comp plan. So all it takes is a few people that really see this, and every time it duplicates, 3 people come in and they place those people up under their people, everybody is now winning together. And that in itself is an incredible movement. That's why we're having so much success. We've already got people that are already here in 3 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. We've already had an Icon 100 already. This is serious. And so you guys get a chance to be a part of this as an organization, and let us help you build something for the future in your last name here with Stream Chasers as well. And as we talk about rewards in our industry, we always believe in giving back in so many different ways, right? We've got some rewards that we're doing, and we've got some other stuff that the company is doing for nonprofits and things of that nature as well too. But when you go out there and build a business, right, and help people, there's nothing like when you help enough people get what they want, well, you just get what you want by default. And so you can qualify for one of the epic rings as well. That starts at that 5,000 position, right? When you hit that, you can qualify for one of the epic rings. Also, you can qualify for some exotic trips as well. Mr. McCovey actually owns a travel company, and that's the other model that he owns as well, too. So there's some great deals. Some of the leaders are going to Mexico this weekend as well. Then you can also qualify for a Rolex. Hey, look, it may not be a big thing to have a nice, a timepiece on your arm, but, I believe this, it kind of wears a little differently when it's a gift and given because you went out there and created something for other people and to help. It's just about having that, really giving back to people. And then when someone goes epic, they're going to have a car program also, but at epic, you'll get the keys to a Lamborghini as well. Now, these things may not be important, and I understand that, but one of the things about our industry is recognition. And recognition is everything to recognize people for what they've done and gone out there and really helped people. It's been said that women will cry for recognition and men will lay down and die for recognition because people believe and fight for something that they believe in. And so you'll be able to actually get recognized and get people to see the accolades just by going out there along with earning some incredible life-changing income. So how do you become epic here? Well, you want to get back with Brother Red Pill, number one, and really get your questions answered and get your position of equity here and become an epic scholar for $99.99. You can begin to learn and share the benefits of the trading of Forex immediately. You want to upgrade to an independent business owner, the IBO, for $24.99, which are ready to earn the money from the compensation plan in itself. And so, ladies and gentlemen, when you look at what we have to offer, we offer a lot of value for that price point. I've been in this industry, you heard me say, for well over a decade, but I've never seen so much value for $99. The average startup price for a home-based business in network marketing is about $500. There are some companies that are actually over $1,000. We're below $100, right? $99.99, right? And so you can actually start to do, number one, learn a skill set that is actually in a $6 trillion per day market where their people can now have their own economy by learning a skill set. That's number one. You can leverage the comp plan and start building a team of leaders like yourself, and then build that residual income that will continue to pay you after the work has been done. And along with that is that you'll have your own business with your name on it. And here's the thing that I want to actually kind of bring this thing home with. Number one, Epic is the world's ultimate trading and lifestyle community. This company was put together to really have people win on a big level. We're being right now, and when I say the company, we're being looked at by a lot of different people. Our company is growing so fast in 3 weeks. We had about 25,000 people in the company already in 3 weeks. That is a record-breaking company in this industry, right? And so here at the end of the day, why be average when you can become epic, right? Who wants to really live a life of being average when there's so much essence of success in becoming epic, right? And so we've got something for the first time that people maybe haven't seen. When you saw that first thing about being first, here's what the company means by that. When they say that timing is everything in life, that is a true statement, but it pertains to this. One of the ways that people can create massive wealth in the industry of network marketing is catching a company in the beginning of the growth. It's very important. There are companies that grow through 4 phases of growth, and those 4 phases of growth are, the first one is what's called formulation. That's when a company's at the beginning of growth. That's where we are right now. That's why people are really excited, because they get a chance to be first. This is my first time being first. The second phase is what's called concentration, is when a company then has about 20,000 people. Well, we already have 25,000, right? So we're really at concentration, but we're still in formulation. And then there's what's called momentum. Momentum is when a company actually has about 100,000 up to 200,000 people. That's when people are coming in all around the world. The proof and the belief system has now gone up, right? We'll get there, right? As fast as we're going. And then there's stability. Stability is when a company actually has 1 million customers and partners around the world. Those are companies you may be familiar with or heard of, like Avon or Mary Kay. Those are the pink Cadillacs, the cosmetic company, or even Amway. And so the goal is to get to stability, and that's where we will be. We will be a stability company where it'll be a household name, and people will get a chance to actually really be a part of something great. Every now and then, people get a chance to start first. Opportunities come to all of us in life, and they do, but they typically go to the people that are open and ready to receive it. Now, before we end this out, I would like to bring on Red Pill and have him actually make some comments or about the information today for you guys in regards to your movement and what you're doing as a movement. Red Pill, the floor is yours, sir.
All right. Give me 1 second. Let me fix this camera. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, like I said, I was sharing, I'm going live on YouTube as well, and I'm sharing this with my audience, and I'm explaining to them, you know, just the fact that there's a reward plan. You know, one of the pillars of community that I've been sharing with my network over the years is the importance of a value system, a reward system, and even a penalty system. And whatever communities that I've belonged to in the past, those were some of the tenets that they had set up. Those were some of the pillars that they put together in order to incentivize individuals to do better, to be more disciplined, to respect the law, to obey the rules, and to go super hard, because everybody wants to be valued. Everybody wants to be compensated. Everybody wants to be rewarded when they do what someone tells them that they should be doing. So the fact that, you know, we could come together as a collective and be disciplined and be in total agreement that we are going to stick this thing out and we're going to work together, we can be rewarded. We can be compensated for that. And then after we're compensated for that, if we're enthusiastic enough to take it a bit further, right, we could be rewarded for that. And we could be rewarded with, you know, the trinkets that, you know, a Lamborghini or a Rolex. And, you know, of course, my audience is a little, you know, they may be beyond Rolexes and Lamborghinis. But even what I said to them is that all of these physical material items could even be traded in for something that totes your boat. You know, you might want to get the same kind of boat Marcus Garvey had and put it on the seas and whatnot. Well, that Lamborghini and that Rolex will be the leverage that you use in order to get that. But the key is that you're being rewarded. So until we could create a better reward plan or a better compensation plan, we're going to collectively and actively go through this so we can experience something that we need to experience, because that's a good feeling. I mean, look at the ladies that drive the Avon cars. They look very happy with themselves. They sold a bunch of makeup, Mary Kay, and now they in a pink Cadillac looking good, you know. So I love the compensation plan. I see already that I'm going to be, I'm aiming, I made a goal. I believe it's ambassador status. I'm looking at the 250 as just to come in. You know, I really just want to start in with that and then build out. But, you know, this is about working together. This is about, and that's what the Stream Chasers are. We're here to work together to create results collectively so we could prove to each other, ourselves, and all of our doubters that the key is the collective, especially in this digital space that we're in. So, you know, my audience is ready. I got a lot of people said that they're ready to sign up. I'm going to make sure that we facilitate that. When I get off of this, I'll be able to drop the link in the chat so you could go directly to my my sign up page, and we could get this thing going, and they can enroll in the Forex University immediately and begin to learn. How fast could they begin to earn in Forex, that is, if they were to sign up today?
That would depend based on how fast they retain the information and in regards to Forex, because we have the training platform already in place. I would say in regards to learning the skill set, if they download the syllabus, they could really do this in 2 weeks, be ready to rock and roll. But that's for people who are really serious about learning the skill set, earning income from trading. They also could earn income residually, because you just talked about hitting that 250 mark. And here's what I want people, I want to leave them with this, Red Pill, is this. Yeah. Is that you just gave them your link, right? And you put it out there. Ladies and gentlemen, he has 3 positions at the top, right? And so do you. So the first 3 people that get a position with him, everyone else has to come underneath those 3 people.
Right.
So you want to get your position of equity, because who knows will actually fall into your organization based on where Red Pill places them. This is what happened to me, right? I personally sponsored over almost 30 people in this company in 3 weeks. And what I did was I helped my partners by placing people, and guess what? All of them are earning money already in 3 weeks. It's because of this compensation plan. So you can learn the skill set in a couple of weeks, but if you get your position with Red Pill, the people that do it first, what happens is, remember, it only takes 10 people to actually rank up, and that's $500 residually. We've had massive amounts of people who've done that just in this organization, not only in the company, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. It's happening so fast, and you can be a part of that as well.
I mean, I kind of kicked myself because I was so busy in Atlanta that I missed out on the $20 sign up, the special offer that they were giving when the company first came out. And I didn't bring it to my audience. I kicked myself. You know, I'm kind of dealing with that still. But we were not, you know, everything is about timing. And mentally, I wasn't ready to just go through that right there at that time. I was adjusting myself to a new location. But now we are planted firmly and we're ready to go. I'm going to be doing I do a weekly event in Atlanta. I'm going to be presenting this information weekly. I'm going to be updating the family weekly. I'm going to be showing them the residuals. I'll be bringing them to my back page and showing them the money that I've been earning off of, you know, both the Forex and the program and whatnot, because, you know, the people are from a show me state. Real quick, I want to know about 3 things about the owner. You brought him up earlier, but I want to know a little bit more about the brother who has launched this company. He's located where again?
In Las Vegas.
Okay, yes. This brother's name and
David McCovey.
Okay, awesome. A brother, correct?
That is correct.
Awesome. Okay, and what is his background?
So David has been an entrepreneur most of his life. I met him back in 2012, 13 in a prior company. I had heard his name before meeting him. He came into the deal and brought an organization with him and became one of the top earners in that company. Along with that, that's why I met Will Hale in that company as well. And so from that point, he left the company, had such a big organization, and went and started his own company in another model and grew that model over the last 5 years in the travel space. And because travel has been, of course, been affected by COVID, he wanted to diversify, even though it's valued at a couple of $100 million. He wanted to diversify. And so he's done extremely well in the company and the industry. And the great thing I love about David is that he's been in the field. He understands what it takes to really be successful. And so he leads by example. You got to get a chance to really hear from the brother, because he is really always extremely excited about success. I've got a video on my Facebook page. He just did a meeting out in Houston, Texas 2 weeks ago. And I had some team members that were out there. So we can get that introduction as well, too, as we're moving. But he's someone that really understands and has the pulse of the industry and what's going on.
And when we're in this, and when we're in Epic, when do we get to hear from the founder? Does he show up on a weekly call, or is there a founder's day, a founder's week? When can we tap into this man specifically?
So the company does, since they're so new, there's a lot going on. They have done several different leadership calls. They had one last Sunday, right, where it was kind of an update call, and he came on to talk about that as well too. I'll find out exactly when the next call is going to be, being that the president and the VP and the ambassador are here in Atlanta. I'm really close with those guys. And we'll find out what David. I know that they'll be in Mexico this weekend as well. And also, Rip, so that you know, this platform, my presentation, we do in our organization, which you built, you're actually a subgroup of that. We do presentations every single day, Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we do a presentation for the people. On the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 9 o'clock. Speed loves intensity. Our organization believes on being able to present the information for everybody. So if they want to hear a professional presentation, if you're not available, your team is welcome to dial in and hear information.
Right. Real quickly, can somebody from our team answer any questions that they have in the Zoom chat? And I will get to the questions that we have in the tube in a minute. They are asking, they said that they want in now, and they wanted to know, is it specifically $99 to learn, $99 per month? And if they join and refer 3 people, then is the $99 waived?
Okay, great question. So the investment is $99.
Right.
Every business in the home-based business has a monthly recurring charge. That's your monthly overhead to run the business. Right. And in our model, once you have 3 direct people, it's meaning you personally sponsor 3 people, the company will then place your $99 monthly fee on hold. Then you upgrade to the IBO, which is independent business owner, for $24.99. You go from being a customer to becoming a partner for $24.99. That then becomes your monthly. When your organization grows from the 3 people to a total of 10, and you got the residual coming in at 500, then the 99 kicks back in, because now you're earning, it's like profit sharing. The company is paying revenue. And so that's how that works in regards. So your monthly overhead becomes 125, but now you're earning 500 a month residual.
Right. Okay. Makes sense. All right.
Yep.
Cool. So is there anything that you would want to leave the family with? Are y'all going to be doing more events? Because like I said, I'm in Atlanta. I know that the headquarters are in Atlanta. And, I would love to brainstorm on a very high level, networking type of event where we could bring some heavy hitters together who could, rub shoulders and, bring this information to the people that could really utilize it. Because a lot of people out there are moving with the group economic mind state. And I want to feed their appetites.
Absolutely. Now, the corporate office, they're building that out right now. It was under construction when I was over there, but I went over there to take a look. What we're going to be doing is doing some VIP experiences for organizations and people that want to come by or come into Atlanta. If you got, like, you have a following, you guys are a group together, Stream Chasers. Once they get that build out done, we'll be able to go over there and people will get a chance to meet not only the corporate entity here, so you'll have access to that. I'm all about collectively helping people win. And so whatever you guys need in regards to support, we can support you in regards to what you're looking to accomplish. There's a lot of moving parts here in regards to the live sessions. Remember, when you become actually getting into trading, the live sessions are a great concept for you to really plug into and start learning, right? That starts immediately that you can plug into that. Also, our organization, we have on Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock, we have a Q&A for people with Dan Allen. I have another partner, Mr. Dion Rambus. He and I launched this together. And so Dan Allen goes through a Q&A and helping people understand what they have to do to get set up to start trading, right? I just recently brought on another lady who is also another trader who helps people with me in our organization as well. We've got a lot of different resources to help people. You just have to plug in with us to help you based on what your needs are. And Red Bull, you'll have my number. You can get access to me. Of course, you got access to Jabari as well with Will. And we're here to help the organization grow as fast as they want to go.
I have a question in my chat. They said, when did learning Forex become a multi-level market? Are they trading with a regulated platform?
So network marketing back in 2000, maybe 15, right. I think was the first company that really opened up the market to Forex. Before that, there wasn't an MLM company that offered Forex. You had to really find someone to coach and you had to pay them to learn Forex. So because of deregulation, when deregulation happened in regards to the skill set of trading, that allowed a company to get into space and to start teaching it. And they went through some battles. I saw it early, and that company is more expensive to get started, but they've been around for about 5 years. And some of the wealthiest individuals in the industry of network marketing got started with that company 5 years ago. I know some of them personally. And so now we have the platform. We have actually the traders on staff that do this for a living. And so you get a chance to learn from people that are doing this and been doing this for a while. They just decided to bring their talents to Epic because of what we offer. If you look at most industries, there's always that company that does it first. And they normally go through the trials and tribulations before they start to have success. That's typically what happens. And I saw that company go through that. I recently saw another company go through that, right? And so it happens. So far, our launch has been extremely smooth. I'm not saying everything has been cool, but everything has been really well here. And so we've got the resources in place because we've got people like Spencer Iverson, who was a former CEO, who basically had some relationships along with Mr. McCovey, along with Ashley, Jonathan Green, and Sterling. These guys knew what it takes to build a platform like this. David Laciaga, who is actually not only a marketing guru, but also was the #1 income earner in another trader platform not only 2 months ago before he brought his talents here. So we've got the right people that are engaged to provide the information in the platform for people to have the success here with Epic.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, if I could just chime in real fast, this is Bari. In regards to the regulated platform, we give all of the students, we call them scholars, we give them the opportunity to pick their own platform that they want to choose to actually trade on. We're not here to make money off of the students in that essence, you know, so it's up to you to go. We will definitely suggest some what you would call broker accounts, but ideally it's up to you. You get to choose your own regulated platform.
Okay. Indeed. Hopefully that answered the question of the brother or the sister who asked it. I am going to drop the link. The sign up link will be dropped in the description and will also be dropped in the Zoom chat. You will have to give me a few minutes to retrieve that, and I'll be able to facilitate that. But if there's nothing else that needs to be said, I would definitely like to end this this presentation. If there are any questions, please direct it. I'm going to leave my email in the chat room, the Mark 125th, the Mark 125th, and for anybody, yeah, the Mark 125th at Gmail, or you can inbox me or DM me on my social media. And yeah, for all of my stream chasers, I definitely look forward to you becoming part of this team and joining us as a collective to collectively get to our income streams to build this stream up. Especially my Forex people, my brothers and sisters who were riding with me on the last Forex program. That was, nowhere near as put together as this program, nowhere near as official. It was really a jump board. It's as you see how Epic is put together, that should show you that there's a measurement that we should all, be measuring ourselves with when it comes to how a company should look. Because when we were with UOPX, it had none of the, it was not secure like this. It was not put together. And the compensation plan definitely did not match this one. So, let's go. Let's get it. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I've been telling my network that we were going to jump back into Forex. So we're here now. Okay. No doubt.
Absolutely. And Red Pill, I want to just thank you for allowing me to just share with your platform and the Stream Chasers to get a chance to really be a part of an incredible movement here with Epic. I think if you can actually just think about the things that we've shared, we will really, truly earn your belief in regards to what we're offering and providing here. And we look forward to each and every one of you having success. Sometimes, when a company gets started, we happen to see a lot of companies that had created a platform and maybe they just didn't have all the things that were necessary for people to win. And so we've thought about a lot of things in place, and we have that here at Epic, and we look forward to your success.
Yes, indeed. For everybody in the Zoom, I just dropped the link. That is my link right there for enrollment. Please click on the link to enroll. For the YouTube family, that link will be in the description link. So go to the description link as soon as this live ends. Go ahead and tap in and sign up. And we will also be sending out an email blast so nobody could say that they didn't get the opportunity to be a part of the team. For my team members, you already know we're going to meet up behind closed doors to talk about the future, to talk about what it is that we're doing, and to, follow up with each other so we could continue to chase these streams. All right. So yeah, I want to say I want to say thank you. Appreciate it. And another thing, for my new members that are signing up, are you saying that they have the opportunity to do a launch like this themselves as well to their audience or to their family members or to their followers or to their prospects?
If they have a group and they have a following, yes.
Okay, dope. So all of my influencers out there that's lit, they have a following. You heard it. You heard the brother say it. We will get with you. We will support you. We will also have an epic launch party, and we'll get behind you. Like the brother said, they have a tight social media presence, and they have the tools that you can utilize to navigate through the internet, through digital economics or the digital economy, and get you out there with internet marketing and things of that nature. So once again, bro, thank you. I look forward to making some currency, tapping into some streams with you. You dig?
All right. Sounds good. I'm looking forward to it. I really appreciate you guys' time, and let's go out here and change some lives.
All right now. Peace.
Peace. Yeah, take care.
All right. Peace.